Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
White. And here's Ødegaard. Mkhitaryan does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider...
Takes a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Barella. Foot in. Smoothly does it. Tries to pass it through. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 18 minutes is number 14.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Fires it. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that was nowhere near his best. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. Mkhitaryan. Now this could be a chance. He's got plenty of space out wide here. White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out to the left it goes. He's on it, can he get away? Madueke! Madueke! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
And he didn't even manage to test the keeper.
Zielinski, over to the left. What a throw in. And that has left him in a heap. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ball driven towards the far post. Di Marco. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Has a shot! He scores! There's the goal they've been looking for. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Zielinski, played out to the left flank. DiMarco, he's got away. Here it is, crossed in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barella, spread out to the left. DiMarco really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That is a brilliant interception. And the shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A case now of complete control. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Arsenal are down to 10 men. Barella, looking wide, DiMarco. He's having a shot! Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. DiMarco. That's an imaginative pass. Diving header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are already promptly back underway. Chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. DiMarco is onto this. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Timber going full tilt down the left. And he plays one through. Matweke! And somehow he kept it out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. Zielinski. Now it's Enrique. He's picked his way through. Luis Enrique. That's good defending, very good defending. Played into space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Zielinski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And a chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution for
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Madueke being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, well played, well played. Luis Enrique. It's run loose here. Ah, looks a smashing ball. And the finish! And that's past the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Martinez. And it's Rice.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Picked out brilliant. Big chance! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 19.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal are at the peak of their power. He rises! It's there! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
22 minutes is Number
So the
10.
manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution.
Inter Milan playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Great ball, and he's in here. Martinez! And that has faded wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Inter Milan making another change here. Closing in on shot at goal! Sticks it away! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Trossard. And he can clear it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a good foot in there. Oh, nicely intercepted. No way through. Zubimendi takes control of it, and he's on the move. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fratesi. And it's made its way to him. Into the last 5 minutes. Great vision. Odegaard. Saka! No, he got that all wrong. Akanji, Barella, Zubimendi does well to get it back. That is a great pick out. Shoots! They've done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal, after 90 minutes, is number 19.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
Has been indicated.
Zubimendi threads one in. In with the challenge. Trossard. Real chance! And he's spooned it over the bar. Diouf. And it's Fratesi. He's gone for goal. And he's steered it beyond the post. Played out towards the right wing. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Trossard claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Arsenal may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit, and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness.